We are continuing to honor the late Edye Ellis with a story about something she was known for, her kindness. She was stylish and beautiful, but her real beauty came from her heart, which overflowed with love for others right here in East Tennessee.
Together we can take on the world.
As a seasoned television personality, Edye Ellis felt at home in front of the camera and in East Tennessee.
Everything about her was genuine, was real.
WBIR anchor emeritus Bill Williams remembers his friend and former co-anchor for her ability to connect with the people.
She told you something, it was the truth, it was real, she meant it, and she meant to make you aware of how she cared.
Edye grew up in Chicago, but came to view East Tennessee as her home. Her cousin Robert Collins says they were more like siblings than first cousins.
She was always kind, she was always nice to me, but being a knucklehead, she was very capable of putting me in my place. I learned very quickly not to mess with her, but do what she said. But she was a loving person. I never heard her say a bad word about anyone.
Edye's kindness was unmatched to those who knew and loved her.
Safety and charm that I felt from Edye was immeasurable.
Christopher Hamblin remembers how she came to him in one of his worst days.
I was not in a good place for some years, and I had a very particularly rough night. And the only person I could think to call was Edye Ellis. And she came to Cumberland Avenue and picked me up from Stefano's Pizza, took me to her home and talked to me until I was okay. It's something I have never, ever forgotten and will never forget. I will miss her so terribly. She was everything that you thought she was and more.
Edye's cousin Robert says she died at her hometown in her hometown of Chicago with her close friends and family by her side. They had her moved back there a few years ago and say she was a joy to be around in her latter years.